I'm going to tell you a story about Standing Bear. Standing Bear was a Ponca chief. Ponca are a Midwestern Native American tribe. I'm going to tell you the story about this man and his tribe when they were forcibly removed from their beloved Niobrara River homeland in northeast Nebraska to the sweltering plains of central Oklahoma. The spring 1877, Standing Bear and his tribe were forcibly removed from their homeland. Their homeland, which is the Niobrara River in northeast Nebraska, where the Ponca tribe has lived for thousands of years. White people came to their homeland and forcibly removed them from Niobrara and marched them to the Indian Territory in Oklahoma. Along the way south, many people died, among them Standing Bear's daughter, granddaughter, and his son. His son asked his father before he died to be buried back home. "Father, do not bury my bones here, where there are no other of our ancestors. Bury my bones back home, where we belong." This was the last words his son said to his father. January 2nd, 1879, Standing Bear wrapped the body of his son in a buffalo robe and led a small party of about 30 Poncas back to their homeland. A man from the army of white men chased them all the way, but within 2 days they were caught by the cavalry of white men. They were arrested and marched into the barracks of the Fort Oklahoma, where Standing Bear was thrown into jail. They told him, "Under the white man's law, you are not a man." Standing Bear answered with some wise words, "God made me a man." During the trial, when he sat in the courtroom where he was given a chance to explain and express himself, he tried to tell the judge about his dream, over and over again. "I can see myself, my wife, my children, they are all there, happy, beside the river, but I notice that the river is beginning to rise, and that is to the point that we have to flee. And as I look around, all I see is finally a trail that leads up this hill. And if we can navigate that path, I can save my family, and we can cross over the top and be safe. But on that path up there, there is a man standing, in my dream. And if he would let me pass, then I can take my family to safety, and back home where we belong." Then he looked at the judge and told him, "You are that man." The judge looked at him very skeptical at this point, until Standing Bear said some very, very wise words that changed the future of Indians. "The same God made us both, and I am a man too." In May 1891, the judge Elmer Dunny declared for the first time in 103 years of history in the United States of America that an Indian must now be considered as a person within the meaning of the law. Standing Bear was set free and returned home, and fulfilling the promise made to his son, he established a new precedent in U.S. Indian relations. Standing Bear is known for this trial and what he achieved, namely to achieve that Indians are seen as individuals.